Oh god. Oh gourd. Oh gosh. Gosh. Oh gosh. Streaming. Getting back into it. You know, doing stuff. Games. Streaming. Etc. Ah, this thing. I have to turn this off for a bit. This is gonna play a shitload. Hey, what's up? Alright, I'm in an actual game. What do I do? Oh god. Please. I need to dig? Yeah, let's dig. Oh gosh. Let's take this. Go with that. I need food and I need to dig. Ha! You thought. Oh, got him. That was straight cold. Ice cold. I want to play with a YouTuber. Well, dream on, man. Because I'm playing single player. Also, what the fuck is with dropping frames already? I dropped like a couple seconds still, but oh man. The lightning. We're in dry season. Good thing things don't smolder. So, shit. So what I'm doing right now, is I'm prepping my base. I got a base in Shipwrecked so that I can be all set to go world hop in the next game mode. Which means I need to prep the island so I can build a bunch of shit. I haven't really decided all of what I'm going to build. I have a list somewhere of like a bunch of stuff I could build. But right now, my first concern is like storage because I have a ton of shit that I have to store everywhere. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to like clear this island more. And then I'm going to like make a little storage area, probably like right here or something. And this is gonna all be like cool stuff. I have some things planned out I want to do. And then when I'm done all that, I'm gonna make a storage island. Or I'm going to like go make a larger area dedicated to storage on another island. It's probably gonna be like this island. I'm gonna have like a bunch of grass here, a bunch of saplings here, a bunch of bamboo, a bunch of berry bushes, whatever. I don't know, twigs, and I'm gonna have like all this be storage or something. So that I have like a backup storage. Hey Kicks, hey Brooklyn the Hedgehog. You died from a stick in Just Cause 2. Sucks to suck. So now, right now, what I need to do is I need to prep this place. So I need to dig things. But things are gonna wither because it's dry season, which is not good. Because I don't want to destroy stuff by digging it. Oops, I didn't want to do that. I want to keep these evil flowers. Because they look nice. I don't actually have to dig everything. So if things start withering, I'll just leave. And dry season's like actually the worst time to do my base because of all the stuff that's happening in dry season. So after things start getting all withery and the volcano shit starts happening, I'm just gonna go get all the stuff from the volcano because I have a new volcano to get stuff from. I'm going to eventually move these berry bushes, but that's going to be one of the later things I do. I'm going to set up the island sequentially. I don't have to set everything up to start farming Reign of Giants, but I would like to set up as much as possible right now. So once I'm done all this, I can burn all these trees down. It'll be easier to chop them when they're burned and get them the hell out of here. I don't want to have volcano shit happen on this island because like stuff like that will burn down, and we really don't want to burn that. We don't want to dig snake bushes either. That's kind of my only source of snakes. And I probably will eventually get rid of them, but I haven't decided yet. And you can't put them back, so if there's a snake in it, I'm just going to leave it. Do you know how Wilson roasts Will when she's a ghost? I don't know what people are talking about. Hi from Poland. I really like Yo Watch You. Oh, thanks. Poland sounds like a pretty cool place. I think this is Snake Bush, right? It's not. One of these is. It's this one. Yeah. So I gotta clear out here right now, mostly. Oh, and over here too. And like I have like almost no place to put these things. And then I'm gonna go farm the volcano, which means I'm gonna have even less places to put stuff. So I really want to get towards making that giant field of chests as soon as possible. But obviously dry season is not ideal to be doing all this stuff. During dry season, I don't want to be here as much because the volcano stuff is going to happen on my native island right here. So if a snake comes out, I'm going to cancel my dig animation by moving like that. That snake bush is almost definitely going to be moved because it's like where I'm probably going to end up basing, but in fact, I'm just going to dig it. Unfortunately, dry season is like the only season we can't do cool stuff in. Merely because if, like I said, just being here during dry season, when the volcano erupts, I don't want the volcano to erupt. I don't want to burn all these resources. Mainly over here, I don't want to burn any of this shit because I'm not going to reset Shipwrecked anymore. So I actually can't get any more bamboo bushes or anything without resetting Shipwrecked. Man, there's a lot of snakes over here. That actually kind of sucks. I would want them to be like down here, if anything. This one right here is cool. I might make something around that. And I don't want that to burn down either because I want to keep that tree. I'll probably do something with it. Anything that's like you can't place or is non-renewable is good to like keep at least. I'm not going to need all these bamboo bushes. Obviously, you don't really need close to the amount that I'm going to have, but you want to keep them for cool stuff. There's a bunch of snake bushes over here. Then we have all these mushrooms, which is really cool, close to the base. And poison vents don't actually do anything to me because I'm playing WX78. So I can leave all those, and those look nice. Then we have some nice leeks all around here. That's really cool. We have another tree right in the middle here, and I really like that. I'm going to leave this. So there's a lot of really cool stuff. And it's going to take me absolutely forever to plant all this stuff. Like, I mean, it's going to be insane. Like, it's going to be years, probably, before this Megabase is done. It takes a long time, and I don't play that much. But this is going to be bamboo, grass, and stuff for just this island. This little island. I'm gonna have like a garden and stuff like that. So my bees are gonna go here. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff here. Right here is gonna be my like dock. I'm gonna put like walls along here and dock my boats here and stuff like that. So that's what it's gonna be over here. I'm gonna decorate this pond as like an oasis thing, and I'm gonna put like right here is gonna be like a defensive port for when the guys come by. So what's it called? Are they like still after me or whatever? Let go. So those ones are withered. So we're gonna back off because shit's all withered now. And then we'll probably end up doing some other stuff back in it's getting winter soon. And we need to do the volcano stuff. And that might take us all dry season, to be honest. Oh, okay. I gotta start answering questions. I'm gonna miss sub Sunday tomorrow because I'll be on a plane for 12 hours. It's actually Monday right now. So yeah, that's not tomorrow. But okay. Why no sub Sunday? Can you ask questions? Yeah, you can ask questions. You going to Megabase? Yeah. That's basically what I'm doing now. Is I'm planning out my shipwreck portion of my Megabase before I reset the world. And I don't have to do the whole Megabase right now, obviously. I just have to get it ready to the point where I can go there and have all my stuff done. So when I'm changing my Reign of Giants world, because I need to world hop a bunch of times to get a preferable world, hopefully with some set pieces that I really want, I'm going to need like a base of operations. So yeah. I can't really farm much more stuff because I don't really have room for it. I mean, I could make more chests, but since these are all going to get hammered anyway, it seems like kind of a waste to be making a bunch of chests and stuff. So I'm going to try and do that as soon as possible. Unfortunately, like I said, I do have to go farm the volcano, so it's looking like I'm going to end up making more chests at some point. I have berry bushes in here, right? Oh, perfect. Different kind of berry bush, though. Put some of these in here. I'll try and answer questions as much as possible. I got a lot to do, and a bunch of people just joined the stream, like all at once. It's kind of hard to answer everyone's questions, but I'll try and get to all your questions or whatever. It's kind of, my base is kind of devolving into being not organized, and the reason is because I have so much stuff. And I need to place it places, and I don't want to just like put it on the ground. And I don't want to waste many more logs. Logs don't really matter. What is a floaty boaty night? Floaty boaty night is like a clockwork version of like a boat. They like spawn after you kill stuff. You can read up on the wiki to go more in depth with it. I might go more in depth with it in some video somewhere, sometime, because it is actually really interesting how they work, but it's kind of hard to go in depth on it right now in this video. In this stream. I'm not going to need this for now, because I'm staying here. What do I need to do? Probably want more ice. And I'm going to be building, like, flingos and stuff. So I'm going to need like, a shitload of ice. Why didn't I do Sub Sunday yesterday? I was really busy that weekend. Is Don't Starve Together the same game, or is it completely different? It's not completely different, but it is a different game. It's built on the same engine, but it's a different game. They made it standalone, so it does have different rules in some regards. Why is winter the hardest? Winter is really not the hardest. The hardest season is probably summer, because not only do you have the overheating, which can kill you, like freezing in the winter, but you also have to worry about smoldering, which can burn your base down. And late game, the only really way to lose is if your base like burns down or something. I mean, there's other way to lose, but if you're playing right, probably not. Because like right now, if you notice, I have a meat effigy right here, and I have a meat effigy that's ready to build. So if I die, what I can do is I can immediately place that meat effigy after I revive, and then I can go eat a bunch of gears and stuff in my base to heal myself, and then get a bunch of armor, and then like there's really not much that's going to be able to kill me and then kill me at my base immediately, or kill me and then kill me again after I revive in my base with all my stuff. So, but if the dragonfly were to come by, burn my base down, destroy my meat effigy, then kill me, I could actually lose. So eventually I might have 2 meat effigies or whatever to be a little redundant, but if you died in Shipwrecked and you had a meat effigy in Reign of Giants and you used all touchstones, would you respawn Reign of Giants? That's a good point, and I think I'm going to go over this and test it just to make sure before I say this and it's wrong. But if you die, and this part is true, if you die, the closest thing to you will revive you. So the closest touchstone. So if I died right now, this is actually the closest touchstone to me, and I'll revive there. there used to be a touchstone right here. So if I died right now, that touchstone would revive me first. Then if I died, this one would revive me. If you die in Shipwrecked, and the closest touchstone to you is in Reign of Giants, so there's no more touchstones in Shipwrecked, you'll revive at the touchstone Reign of Giants. Now, I have to test this, and I'm not sure. I'm fairly certain if you do have a meat effigy, that takes priority over a touchstone. I'm going to test this to make sure before I, like, go telling people stuff. But I'm pretty sure of that. So if I were to die now in Shipwrecked, this I would revive here because there's no more touchstones I've touched in Shipwrecked. And that one's right there. If that makes sense. So touchstones take priority, and it's whatever's closest to you is going to take priority. Or, I mean, meat effigies take priority over touchdowns, and whatever's closest to you will revive you first. You can cross from Shipwrecked to Reign of Giants, but for the purposes of closeness, whatever's in Shipwrecked with you is closer than Reign of Giants, obviously, because Reign of Giants is far away. I'm running really fast because I'm overcharged, and I also drank some coffee. You'll see when the coffee wears off in about a quarter of a day, I'll be going slower, then I'll drink more coffee. These are good questions. Winter, the reason winter isn't hard, especially for WX78, is because you don't have to worry about freezing whatsoever, because being overcharged means you can't freeze. And food is really easy to deal with in this game once you get good. But even though smoldering and overheating is easy to deal with, it's a constant threat, kind of. You can't, like, get rid of it like you can just overcharge yourself to get rid of freezing. You still have to, like, bring Chester around with thermal stones or something like that. Which is annoying because he goes pretty slow. And he's not always there, so sometimes you have to stop to let him catch up and stuff so you can get the thermal stone. Okay, so we got some coffee. I never kill a dragonfly. He's a really big problem for me. He's actually probably the hardest boss in this game. Someone said, have you killed the dragonfly? I have a pair of scales right there, and I have this prototyped, so I've killed him twice so far. If you die and don't starve, you die in real life? Yes, agreed. See how I'm moving a lot slower now? It's because I'm overcharged. This makes me move faster. I can't un-overcharge myself, but I can do this to show you guys, get you guys an idea of speed in this game. Alright, so I'm moving. It's not really going to work at night because you can't really see the surroundings. So we'll wait till morning to show you how fast I can go. And I need to mine all these rocks. There's a lot of stuff I still have to do here that I don't have to do, but it's going to benefit me to do because it gets a lot harder. So, like, mining rocks is really a good idea when you have them because it's going to get harder to get stuff from, like, the other alternative is, like, digging, like, from a moleworm farm, but that's really inefficient. So I want to do all this stuff now, which means that I'm going to have to, unfortunately, I will have to, like, build more chests. Probably. If you had Ice Chester, will Chester make thermal stones cold? I thought D-Fly spawned only in the desert. That is, Don't Starve Together. He spawns in Step Piece in the desert. And Don't Starve, he spawns randomly in the summer. And he's completely different. That's one of the major differences between those games. Where's my thermal stones? What does the boat do? That boat do? I don't know what boat you're talking about. Okay, ready? Then I'm going to show you a speed test in the morning. See how this is heating up? So, in summer, what I can do is I can have a thermal stone like this. And it'll eventually get hotter, and I'll start eventually overheating and whatever. And then I just go to Chester, and I take the cold one out of him, and I switch him out, like that. Because this is Ice Chester right now, which unfortunately I'm going to have to get rid of, because when I world hop. As you can see, it's cooled down now. And it'll eventually get cold, and this will only get hot. So, is it better to start build Megabase in Shipwrecked or Reign of Giants? See, it's cold now. All right, so I'll answer that question in a second, but here's speed. So I'm overcharged, so I'm already a little bit faster. I can wear a walking cane, that makes me a little bit faster. I can wear the sleek hat, and that makes me a little bit faster. I can wear the Megoluminescence, that makes me a little faster. And then I can drink coffee to go ludicrously fast. And then I can run on a road. This is about the fastest you can go in the game, right here. You can go faster in a boat, but this is like the fastest you can go in the base game. And it's pretty fast. There's really no reason to use the Megoluminescence because it takes up inventory slot. Alright, these aren't ripe yet. Let's wait till these are ripe to stomp these. They're almost there. Alright, do I have Minecraft? I do. What is the best exploit? The one where you stomp trees is the best exploit because it turns farming trees into a constant battle and a nightmare because of the amount of chests and other stuff you need that includes wood to being stupidly easy. Is it better to start building Megabase in Shipwrecked or Reign of Giants? It depends on which world. It's probably better to start your Megabase in Reign of Giants because you can make a fire farm in Reign of Giants, and you can't in Shipwrecked. And that's the most efficient way to probably gather food in the game. So if you start in Shipwrecked, then you're going to have less efficient methods of gathering food for a long time. But I'm doing it in Shipwrecked first, because I actually started this game in Shipwrecked, and I started resetting Shipwrecked first. I don't know, it depends really on what you want to do, because resetting Shipwrecked while having a base at Reign of Giants is really helpful because of the aforementioned fire farm. Is this in the... Someone asked, the Dragonfly isn't inherently more rare than other bosses unless there's something I don't know. It's just... sometimes you just don't get bosses. I hadn't got the Firefly at all in my Let's Play series, which made me really sad because I want to show how to kill him. In my like tutorial Let's Play series, but he never appeared. Sometimes that just happens. Can Bigfoot make tree guards? He can. Anytime you chop down a tree, can. However, the thing is, he chops down all the trees at the same time, so I don't know if any of them can be a tree guard, because I think they all get chopped at the same time. And how a tree guard spawns is when you chop a tree down and a nearby tree turns into a tree guard. But if you Bigfoot stomp in the middle of a forest, you'll get a tree guard sometimes. It's still pretty rare because the chance is still like 1%, no matter how far you are in the game. But could a fire farm work with butterflies? It does. What does the green amulet do? It allows you to craft stuff at reduced cost. Didn't mean to do that. Ah, God. Sometimes holding F. Bad idea. Because, like, I'm so fast, normally I would just run at the Hound Mound, and I would have plenty of time to, like, be like, oh, no, never mind. But I'm so fast, I get to the Hound, and he attacks me, like, way faster than I expect. Alright. I just want to kill these so they stop spawning. There we go. And I'll come back and clean these guys up later. So you're ever going to play Red Dead Redemption? I might. I'm not opposed to playing basically any game. These guys are going to fight the bees. Okay. Murdered him. And now I could go collect all these rocks if I wanted to, which is what I want to do. Butter farms, fire farm, but with bird and butterfly. Should be only be made if you have an abundance of resources because they're kind of better options than waffles and ice cream plus bulk oats. Yeah, it's pretty much true. Basically, you can make a butterfly farm, but you absolutely shouldn't like focus on making that as like a supply of food. If you really want a supply of food, the best thing is going to be making a fire farm with like 2 pig huts, like hands down. You can do a pig hut and a bunny man, and it works pretty much just as good because I think they always drop meat versus pigs drop meat half the time, but you're not gonna like build a fire farm and not have enough meat. So really building a fire farm with 1 pig hut is probably the cheapest option because you can do 2 flingos, 1 pig hut, and only a certain amount of grass, and it can be balanced pretty well. So you could probably get that done, honestly. Like if you're starting in autumn, you can get that done like, I don't know, maybe 3 days while also building base. Does that big ship you went on teleport you? It's called the Novelty Ride or the Seaworthy. It used to be called the Novelty Ride. Now it's kind of called the Seaworthy, but some people still call it the Novelty Ride. I'm going to need a lot of rocks for my Megabase, and I'm also going to need a lot of niter in the volcano to explode all those things so I can get a shitload of obsidian. Because I like to decorate with obsidian. Hey, so you're ever going to play Red Dead Redemption? I'll tell you secrets and tips and other things. I might play it sometime. When I play games like that, I generally don't look up anything for a good amount of time. I like to, you know, just chill. How can you farm the knickknacks? You can get them from tumbleweeds if you want to farm that way. There's a pretty good chance. If you hammer ancient pseudoscience stations, you get them as well. If you fish near the seaworthy, you can get some knickknacks from that. There's a bunch of different ways to get knickknacks. You can get them from graves. That's one of the things, like, I don't decorate with a lot of knickknacks just because of the amount of storage space you need, but I might because I'm going to build an absolute fuck ton of storage space, like an insane amount of storage space. Like, no one should build that amount. And I'm going to be mostly prioritizing getting these rocks and not the gold because gold is really abundant, and you can get it way quicker and easier from trading with the Pig King, and I want niter, mostly. Niter, flint, and rocks. I don't really want gold. Niter becomes really, really, really difficult to farm eventually. And thankfully, it's not really used for much besides endothermic fires, and there's better options than endothermic fires. But when you want gunpowder so you can go farm out the volcano of obsidian and stuff, you kind of need it. Hey, Colt, are you still mad? Mad from what are you talking about? I was never mad to my recollection. I love it when people are like, you mad? And I'm like completely calm and I'm like, yeah, I'm so mad. You got me, bro. Effective trolling 101. I'm furious right now, as you can tell by my vocal cadence. Or like, I'm like, hey, please don't do that. And they're like, lol, you mad? And it's like, are you 12? I just asked you to not do something. Like, I'm not mad that you spammed general chat. I don't really care, to be honest. But also, I just told you, basically, don't do that. And if you do it again, I'll just ban you. I mean, it's really that easy. It's not really a difficult part of my life. Not really mad or broken up about it. I like to warn people before I ban them for doing stuff. Like, not be a psycho mod who's like, oh, you did something. Like, just let you know, like, you shouldn't spam stuff like that. But yeah, I only want knickknacks for the gold I decorate with glamour wings. Knickknacks are like the worst way to farm golds. Early game, like when you have like a couple of these hardened rubber bungs, it's actually like dope to go to the Pig King and just get 1,000,000 gold. But the best way would be to make a fire farm and trade all the meat in. Because you can get like literally 8 stacks of meat like in less than a day very easily. And then you can go trade them all to the Pig King and get like 8 stacks of gold. Like, just like that. So if you're really looking for gold, that's the fastest way to do it. I actually let meat rot, so I have rot because I have so much meat. So I don't really want that gold so much. You really shouldn't say, lol, you 12, chances are they probably are. I just started this game, I need tips. Yeah, you gotta let us know, like, what you're having trouble with before we can give you tips. Like, think back to when you died and, like, what happened. Like, were you out of food? Did you go insane, get killed by shadow creatures? Did you get killed, like, trying to kill spiders? I mean, it really is different. No matter what happens, it's gonna be, like, a different story. Carpeted, checkered flooring. I don't want to do that right now. See, like, I have all this gold. I probably have, like, too much gold. Niter. Flint is something that you actually used to run out of in Shipwrecked, but it's really hard to run out of flint nowadays. See how I'm like running out of space everywhere? I'm just kind of putting stuff in random things because I don't really have space for any of the stuff. Oh shit. I'm just changing my geometric placement around a little. I had it on a different thing because I was testing some stuff. The norm. There we go. I normally have it off. I don't like when I'm just placing stuff at campfires. I don't like geometric placement, but when I'm placing other stuff, I do. Someone said something about chances are they are 12. Yeah, they can be 12. That doesn't mean they have to act 12. Don't ban me. You really shouldn't say, I decided the game need tips. I will help you. Don't you ever wish we were older? Tell me things that could be done. I don't really care what age anyone is. Actually, most of my viewers are 25 to 34, according to YouTube statistics. And you know people lie about their age on YouTube, but like I don't think it's to the point where it's completely skewing my statistics. It's probably pretty accurate that people are about that old. So. I really just want these trees to grow so I can do this thing. I'm in autumn. I've already killed the bear, so I don't really need to worry about him coming, but Wolf's house might come. In which case I want this Cutlass Supreme on me. How do you kite 2 shadow terrorbeaks? I'm gonna do a kiting tutorial at some point. So this is getting pretty close to being full. I could chop it down now and still get a shitload of wood. There's really no reason to chop it down now when I can get like literally 3 times as much wood if I just wait a couple days, you know what I mean? Because I'm gonna have to get wood again eventually, so might as well do it efficiently. So here we go, another mining trip that I won't have room for. I guess I can put stuff in here. What if I have no green shrooms and prototype everything and there's no flowers? Okay, so we're getting pretty close on the garden trees. So since there's really nothing that's ever gonna kill me in this world, and I kind of don't want to go farm logs, let's just answer a bunch of questions. So ask a bunch of questions. So if you don't have green much, so you're dying because sanity. So what you're gonna do is you're going to find a swamp and find green mushrooms, because there will be green mushrooms here. You won't be able to see them because it's night, but they're definitely here. So there's one right here. It's a little easier to see when you have a higher radius, like when it's in the afternoon, you can actually pick them. And don't ever dig them with a shovel, just pick them and kind of remember where they are. Because you do that, you can come back and get more. So there's going to be a lot in here of green mushrooms. And then if you have Reign of Giants installed, you're going to be able to pick cactus flesh, like this. It does 5 damage, so you should wear armor so you don't damage yourself over time to kill yourself. And this cactus flesh will make you trip hardcore if you eat it right now. But if you cook it, it's going to regain a ridiculous amount of sanity. And since you can see them on the map and they just regrow really fast, if you're near a desert, you basically can't have sanity problems. You just go pick cactus flesh. You just have to have like log armor or football helmet or something on when you do it so you don't hurt yourself too much. And then you can just come back and cook it and eat it. And that'll restore all your sanity, basically. See, it restores like 15 sanity each and gives you a shitload of hunger, so it's actually really good. Swamps have green mushrooms. Forests like this will have green mushrooms. You can have a green mushroom ring as a set piece. I like when people say that the goal of playing Don't Starve. When people say, what is the goal of playing Don't Starve? The game is... There is really no goal. You just play. It's like no end game. I mean, adventure mode, I guess, can be considered... Okay, so we're in winter. That's perfect. And I have 1 coffee left. So let's go do some winter shit. We're gonna get a ton of ice. But I also need to kill the, this chump down here. Because I actually still don't have a Tam O'Shanter, even though it's like day 300. Because I just kind of never did it. Right by a desert? Yeah, desert's super, super easy. In Shipwrecked, how would you easily make lots of turf and sandbags before monsoon season? Also, which islands would be the best for a base? You don't really need a lot of sandbags. What you need to do is when monsoon season starts, when you see a little puddle, like a 1 square wide, if you put a sandbag on it, that's the actual unit that the puddle is spawning from. And if you put a sandbag on it, it'll destroy it, and you can hammer the sandbag and get the materials back for the sandbag, and the puddle will be gone. If it's already spread, like say it's like about this big, you have to find the middle unit, so you can like go and look, and I have some sandbags I'll show you when I get back, but give me a second. Alright, so we're gonna piss this guy off and just run. He's gonna follow us. We're gonna keep him in the corner like this. I'm super fast. You can do this when you're not super fast. You might get hit a little bit. And I'm gonna run past him like this and just beat the shit out of him. And now I'm gonna come back in 2 days to kill him again. Like Tam O'Shanter's 25% drop chance, so I can actually just never get it. That's a possibility. It sucks, but whatever. You shouldn't use blue mushrooms unless you want to restore health, but you have to eat it raw. Yeah, blue mushrooms are good for health and hunger, but not good for sanity. If you cook them, you get sanity, but it's like not really as significant as green mushrooms. They're much better. I hope they update this for Android. I'm pretty sure it's mostly updated. I don't know what they're missing, but also you should just play on computer because it has better controls, and it's so much easier. It's like night and day when you play with the better controls. I think they're in here, right? Oh, they're in here. Blow darts. So we can go chop ice. What else did I want to do? The trees. So here's another small tip for people who are having trouble. These guys aren't in heat, as you can see by their butts. But when the hounds come, if you're near beefalo, you can just kind of run around them. Because every now and then the hounds will stop and bark like this, and they'll just re-aggro whatever's closest to them. So if I just keep running around these beefalo, eventually they'll attack the beefalo and they'll get actually wrecked. Because there's a giant amount of beefalo. If you have like 2 beefalo, well, if it's early in the game, you might have 2 beefalo. If it's later in the game, you're going to have more than 2 beefalo, so it won't be a problem. It's called neutral mobbing. Basically, you get your guys to attack something. You can do bees too. Killer bees are really good for this. I can kill them pretty easily, but yeah. Alright, so all these shoes are pretty much good. Let's do it. Am I wearing armor? I am. shit, that lag. Alright, there we go. Oh my god, people are... 27 views, holy shit, what the fuck? Let's battle each other in DSC later. Whatever, blah 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 blah. Should I wait until the full moon to harvest my blue fairy ring? No. Just do it whenever. It grows back fast enough. So usually base by Beeful, but it sounds like the desert is actually a smarter place to base in the long run. Thoughts? Most people say you should base in the desert because you get the cactus to do easy sanity, and you also get sticks and twigs from tumbleweed that just kind of come to you. So it's actually a pretty good base. I like the savannah, but it doesn't really matter. I usually base like whatever. I'm actually based like in the middle of the world right now, like just because it's closer to everything. The control's sick, and I believe there's more content on PC. Yeah, it's way better. Usually make your base near Beefalo camp. It's really helpful. Should you put walks around the Beefalo? I don't know what you mean. How do I get Weber? You gotta kill spiders, and eventually you'll get a skull from one of them. Oh shit, I actually stomped my chest. That sucks. Usually, he doesn't walk close enough to that to trip that. That's fine. Actually, let's build it here. I don't want to build it too close to the edge of the world, because then when it gets stomped, stuff could come out and fall off the edge of the world. So we're going to be putting this stuff in here. And we didn't want to drink a bunch of coffee before this because we're going to be standing here for like half a day doing this. Answer more questions. I don't know if I finished. For Weber, kill a bunch of spiders. You get a spider skull. Go dig up a grave and then bury the spider skull in it by putting it. You're good. How do you overcharge yourself early in Shipwrecked? In Shipwrecked, you want to build a lightning rod near your base very, very early on, because the lightning season, your whole base is going to get fucked up with lightning. And then when it turns to hurricane season, just go explore and don't wear a helmet or anything. I mean, you can wear like a football helmet, but don't wear like an umbrella or carry an umbrella with WX-78. And you'll get struck by lightning probably at least 30 to 40 times during the season, probably a little bit more if you're out during every lightning storm. When it's not a lightning storm, go back to your base and get all set up. But when it is a lightning storm, actually you should just do that. And if you're at your base, you should have some place far away that's open that you don't mind getting caught on fire, and just go stand outside there. And if you're outside your base and not doing anything or exploring, you can just collect hail and turn it to ice. And then when you have the ice, you can use that to make banana pops to refresh your hunger and stuff. Or I mean your sanity after you get struck by lightning. To unlock Weber, kill spiders till it drops. Yeah, I already went over that. Kill that sleeping rabbit. He's not bothering anyone. 2 for murder that rabbit. 1 saying morsel. I don't need a morsel. I have like a fucking million of everything. I'm gonna show you guys how to do this wood thing that I just did, by the way. Like 2 secs. I gotta like finish picking it up though. And I'm actually just tabbed out of the game right now with the spacebar held down. The only thing I would need to worry about is like, if the deer cops comes, I'll just have to kill him. Can I run from the deer boss? You can't really run from him because he'll just go destroy your base. There's alternate ways to deal with him though that I could show you. Well, I'm gonna make a boss video eventually. Tree farms are easy, man. Lol. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you didn't know about that glitch before someone showed it to you. So I'm gonna show it to people. When people were like, that's easy, but it's like a glitch that like there's no way you could have ever known about it before you saw someone do it. You know what I mean? Like someone discovered this, sure, at some point, but it's through random chance. Like someone wasn't like really good at the game and they like discovered the tree farm. Someone was just fucking around, they made it. And I since I'm gonna be doing all my Shipwrecked stuff soon, I want to like get this done, you know, get this all out of the way. All right, max stats, easy peasy. Got tons of coffee to make, and then I'm gonna go do volcano stuff, probably. And actually, tomorrow I can probably go kill the those guys again. You're an idiot. You deserve to die. I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna eat your meat raw. Oh yeah, I love it. Okay. Jerky isn't the best for hunger. No, meatballs would be much better for hunger. But jerky gives you all your stats, so it's like it's an easy one food for just eating, and also it lasts forever, which is really good. Before I get jerky, like before I have a bunch of drying racks, I usually just eat meaty stew. The lack of mini signs. Mini signs are cool, but there's other ways you can, you know, what's there, and this actually can be way more compact without mini signs, because how I'm gonna do my chests later, I'm gonna plant them pretty close with like only one space gap in between them. I'm watching this on TV and playing on my phone. Lol, awesome. A lot of people watch this in their second window or something like that if they have 2 monitors and then they play. A lot of people watch streams like that. That's what I do. You make me laugh so much. I'm not even trying. Thanks, dude. I could be quite funny. I think my friends would agree. But I generally don't do that when I'm focused and playing. But I do sometimes. I don't know. Whatever. Don't worry about it. Get the best, which is beacon and eggs. I think you mean bacon and eggs, you idiot. Beacon and eggs? What, an egg beacon? Did you attract chickens with that? Get real, Japan. Why did your mic suck in the last video? It's, alright, when you actually, like, record a video and you record the quality of the mic, it's pretty apparent that's bad because it's me talking. When you watch my Let's Play, there's music in the background and all that stuff like that, which is the focus, so you can't really tell. My mic is just not good. It doesn't have a pop filter or anything. It's just a headset, but it's actually like 10 years old. It's a really bad headset, so it kind of just sounds like crap. Which character has the most benefits as opposed to disbenefits? I would say the character with the most benefits would be WX78. Who I'm playing. And there's characters like Wolfgang who are really good, but for newer players, they kind of suck. And like, Wicker Bottom 2. Dude, I speak 3 languages. What, you want me to do dump 1 and get F'd in school? Run your mic through Audacity when you record. I do. But Audacity isn't like a magic program that makes the sound quality sound better, because it can only sound as good as it sounds. And when I recorded all those lines of dialogue for that video, I got like really, really high peaks all the goddamn time, and I constantly had to re-record everything. I did like 3 takes on most of my sentences because it was just, my mic was picking up a lot of feedback and plosives and stuff like that, and there's really not much I can do about that. What about the whole gassing wet thing? I don't know what you're talking about. Wicker Bottom is pretty OP. She's pretty good in solo single player, Don't Starve. If your goal is just to survive, she's definitely the best character. Sleeping is a thing for some players. Yeah, so newer players, I mean, sleeping is actually a really good thing because it really only requires silk and it can give you less stats. It's just, like, people forget sometimes when they're like playing the game for a while that just because they don't do something doesn't mean it's not good. Sleeping is actually really good. It's just you don't need to do it ever because you just normally are not going to have that problem as an experienced player. But it actually can be pretty dope. do you have like a fan mailbox? I've been asked that like a good amount of times, which actually really surprises me. When you have a stream with like 22 viewers, like people constantly asking you if you have like a PO box, I find kind of just weird, just because like I wouldn't think that many people would want to send me stuff. The answer right now is no, because I would have to get like a PO box, and that costs money, and everyone's like, well, it's only like 20 bucks a year or something. But like that's 20 bucks a year. And I'm not really making much money from YouTube, so 20 bucks a year is a lot for me. Not a lot. 20 bucks a year is money, and that's what it comes down to. It's money I would have to spend to get someone send me fan mail every now and then. Like really every now and then. Like honestly, I think I would probably get something from a fan like, I don't know, like how often would I get, like maybe once every couple of months. So to have like a PO box to be receiving something once every couple of months is kind of a waste, in my opinion. Or whatever. But yeah, and I don't really feel comfortable putting my address on anything, like my real address. Like, sure, if you really want to go digging on the internet, you could probably find my address somehow, but I don't want people like sending me like anthrax in the mail or whatever because they don't like my videos. So what is the Weber strat? The Weber strat is you play Don't Starve together, and you play with your friends, and then you, when they leave to go out to do something, you plant 6 spider dens in your desk, in your base, and when they come back, they're like, why are there 8 spider dens here? You go, well, the 2 I planned first got lonely, so I planned 6 more, by the way. I'm Weber. I ate all your monster meat. No meatballs for you. And then everyone starves to death and gets killed by spiders. And then you're the last one left, so you win, even though it wasn't a competition. You're supposed to be cooperating. That's the Weber strat. The Weber strat is winning when no competition has occurred. 20 bucks should be used to improve your content, not for PO box. I would argue that getting a PO box could improve my content, because then people send me stuff. I'd make a video, be like, someone sent me this thing. Pretty cool, right? And then, but it's just not often enough. No, I have a studio microphone that I don't use. I would like to give it to him. A newer mic. Yeah, that would be cool. I would appreciate that. But I'm actually really going to look into what I need for a microphone at some point when I have some extra time, because I really don't right now, and see what microphone I think would work best for me. And once I have that, like a microphone picked up, I'll have a donation goal so that people can donate, and once I get enough for it, I'll just buy it. Because right now I don't really have the extra money to be buying stuff like that. When it comes to, like, I don't have any normal income. So. But I do have a little bit of income through YouTube. I just have to use that for like gas and stuff right now, so I can get to my current schooling / internship thing. So I don't know. I don't want, like, basically microphones are like a little complicated in that, like, you can't just get whatever and be like, this is good, right? It's a good microphone. Like, I am gonna need one specific for what I want to do. It's gotta, like, there's different kinds of microphones, and I can't really use a microphone that is parabolic or picks up a lot of background noise, because I live in a house with a bunch of different people, and I often have people like in the same room or somewhere else doing stuff with me while I'm trying to record, and it would be nice to be like, well, just tell them to get the fuck out of the room. But that's not always an opportunity. And I have like a dehumidifier that's right outside my room. There's a lot of stuff. So I would really be fighting myself if I had a mic that picked up a bunch of background noise. So a lot of people talk about like the Blue Yeti and how good that is, and it is a really good mic for a price point. But that is one that does get a lot of background noise, I've heard. So even though it's a really good price point, it's not going to work for me. So I got to figure out what I can do, like what microphone I need, basically. I'll figure out which one I need, and then I'll have a donation goal or whatever. You can donate now. If you wanted to, and it will still go towards the microphone. I think I have like 18 bucks in my PayPal account of donations since I started doing YouTube. I'm not like leaving. I'm just plugging in my whatever it's called. When I play as Weber and attack spiders, they all come for me. Yeah, because they're not fucking like Gandhi. If you attack the spiders, they're going to attack you. They're just neutral towards you. They're not like allied to you by default or anything. So this is how you do the thing that I just did. Culf, did you make a tree farm without a wormhole? Yeah, this is how you do it. I'll show you right now. It's pretty easy. It's I think easier than doing the wormhole thing. So you have to plug in a controller, because when I plug in a controller, I can drop everything in stacks. So I can pick it up. It's like 1, 1, 1. So you just go to the menu like this. And the cool thing about this is you don't actually waste time in game doing this. Like if time is a concern for you, like I want to do a bunch of stuff in winter, like I want to go kill the what's it called, and I don't want to sit here and drop shit for 20 days. When I plays, when thought they weren't supposed to when I plays Weber, I die on day 1. So basically, with Weber, all the guys that are neutral to you, like pigs and like catcoons and stuff like that, instead they're hostile towards you and you can't ally them. And spiders are neutral towards you. You can ally them by giving them monster meat. And then if you give a spider monster meat and click on another spider to attack him, and then back off, your spider will go attack that spider, and that'll prompt all the other spiders to get pissed and attack your spider. And you can do that to like inside a spider war. Like you get 3 spiders to attack 3 spiders, and they all start attacking each other and stuff. It's crazy. So you get them all on monster meat. The problem is that spiders will drop what they're doing, like fighting, to go eat monster meat. So unless you're sitting there pressing space constantly to pick up the monster meat, you're not going to get it because they're just going to eat it instantly. So you have to like kind of sit there, and it's kind of not that efficient on time when compared to literally just killing the spiders, because you kill spiders faster than spiders kill the spiders. So you're sitting there like waiting for spiders to die, or you could just kill them with a spear very easily. But it's a little harder for some people to do that because they don't really know what they're doing. If you want to donate anyone, the link to do so is in the. Let's not burn my whole thing down. Is in the description. But yeah, you don't have to, but just so you know. So all these are lighting on fire now. And that thing's apparently not going to reach, which is dumb. It's like glitched or something. And I don't want those to burn down. Okay. I was just going to be like, I guess it was just a little laggy. So we're going to do it one more time. And the reason I'm doing it twice is because the fire might actually not... Rip pine cones. I have to, like, buffer this. Okay, so I got some of them. I don't know how many. Let's pick up the ashes. It doesn't matter. It's still going to be a lot. You can actually do this better with a fan. I just don't have one. I don't think. When there's too many, there is a lot there. I don't really actually need them. There's like 2 chests full. It would probably be better to just actually do like 3 stacks at a time and then never do more than 3 stacks. But there's also no way I can pick up all those ashes because they're actually single stacks of ashes. It's not like one big stack. If you don't light it twice, you'll plant like half of them, which you don't want to do, because then you have to plant the other half while these are like still there. So I don't know how many trees this is. You can see it's more by those like green specks right there. It could be like 40 or it could be like 300. Based on what's happening with my screen right now, it's probably a lot. See how it's like lagging like insane amounts? That's because there's like a million things loaded right over there. A million trees. Once I get those off screen, it should return. There we go. Alright, we gotta go kill what's-his-face again. But for that, we probably want some coffee. Or, let's just do it without coffee because I don't give a shit. I don't know if I can get there in time without coffee, though. Got any exclusive tips? I don't know if my tips are exclusive. I haven't really scoured the internet to make sure no one's saying the same things I'm saying. But you can watch my videos. I think I've at least, like, since I started, probably mentioned at least one thing that someone else hasn't mentioned. Let's go with that. I burn the stumps for ashes, but rip wood. Ugh. If you let me know, like, if what you're having trouble with, I can maybe formulate some exclusive pinpoint tips for you. Let's pinpoint throw some tips at you, specifically as a person, personally tailor those towards you. Wait, did they nerf overcharge in DST? They did. It's probably a good idea, because it's fucking stupid. It's even worse in DST, because you can just actually just use Wicker Bomb to overcharge the shit out of him for like a million years. Alright, so we're gonna like piss this guy off. So we're gonna like piss this guy off, and we're gonna run away. We're gonna run away. We're gonna run away. See, like, he hasn't come back yet. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna run up to him. There we go. Okay, we didn't get it. Cool, peace out. How long does it take for a donation to go through? I don't know, man. Oh, shit. My stream alerts have been off. I can replay it, though. I have to turn my stream alerts on, because if I haven't streamed for a week, what's going to happen is, it's going to replay every sub I got for the past week in sequential order when I open OBS. So when I opened OBS to do the stream, it was going to replay subs for like 20 minutes, so I just turned it off. So thanks for saying something. Sorry about that, but I can actually just go and replay everything that's happened. Because I have the functionality, we have the technology to do that. Oh my god. Is it happening? Subpocalypse. The subpocalypse. Well, we've only missed one thing. That's good. I don't know if it'll play by itself, but let's replay it anyway. Worst comes to worst, it plays twice. I can actually like tab out and run in a direction. There we go.
Yes! Yes! Jesus H. Goddamn Christ! I have seen the light!
That's my donation thing. It's awesome. Sir Noodle says, "You're my favorite streamer, and I hope this dollar goes to a really good future for you." :3, like a face like a cat would make, but with like, you know, punctuation and numbers. Thanks so much, Sir Noodles. I really appreciate it. I will use that to go to a really good future of me not sounding like I'm being attacked by a bunch of mosquitoes while trying to record my voice lines in future tutorials. Hopefully, sometime in the near future. I mean, when Wicker charges, you can get like 6 and a 9. Will it stack? I'm not sure of the specifics, but I have hypotheses, and I can't find it anywhere online for me to confirm. Basically, what they did is they made it so it doesn't stack past a certain point, or it gets highly reduced past a certain point. So if you are to use the end is nigh once, you get like basically 5 days. And when you use it twice, it brings it to like 6 days. And you use it another time, it's like 6.5 days. Like the book, reading the book. So like what you have to do in Don't Starve Together is you just only use the end is nigh once, and then when you run out of overcharge, you do it again instead of stacking the shit out of it. Oh my god. Like, you would actually just be able to overcharge WX78 for a couple years with, like, 2 books, and it would be really stupid. Because then Wicker could do it and then just leave, and then WX78 could go nuts for, like, a year in game. That would be kind of silly. Alright. How about tips on sea traveling and Shipwrecked? Go fast. And you want light at night so you can constantly run into waves. I have OBS, but it doesn't work on my laptop. You really need like a lot of you need like powerful processor or a good graphics card if you're using graphics card or something. Microwave. The cool thing about using pack and baggings to cook your food is not only can you cook stack at the same time, instead of reducing the spoilage by half, like when you normally cook something, he actually just completely refreshes the food, even if it's almost spoiled. I don't know if it's a glitch or they intended that, but once you have Obsidian Packham, you should only use him to cook, because you can take something that's going to spoil in literally 10 seconds and completely refresh its quality. Now, normally, all right, so we'll do an example, because I feel like it. Hey, thanks again, Sir Noodles. I've earned it, the $1. I think I've earned $1 so far, streaming for 3 years. I think I've earned $1. A single $1. Does he no longer eat food in microwave mode? Well, we can probably see in 2 seconds. I'm pretty sure he doesn't, but... Right, so ready? So, let me make a fire right here. So I cook this, and I get like this cooked to me, or I put it in him, and I get this cooked to me, right? That's like a pretty significant difference. You just have to close him, and it happens. Normally, when you close him like that and you walk away, he'd do like a swallowing animation. That's he's eating stuff. Now, he will cook it again, which will produce ashes for some things, but not for others. So, for example, meat can't actually be burned into ashes, but certain things can be burned into ashes. I'm pretty sure coffee beans can probably be burned into ashes, right? Yeah. So you can also microwave stuff like this, I think. So he's really good for making stacks of ashes, but he's no longer good for carrying things because he burns so much stuff. He cooks all the food. Now all Clay has to do is add Roman noodles. I think you meant ramen noodles, but let's go with Roman noodles. What kind of noodles would Roman noodles be? Can we get a chat? Can we get an internet search on what kind of noodles Roman people ate for Sir Noodles? Now we need the coffee. Got all the time in the world. Why you don't want your middle of your base near all these waters, because the tangles will spawn and be annoying in your base and stuff. So like, people always make fun of people for neutral mobbing, but like, done by. Like, so much easier than just doing anything else. Like, a tooth trap field would probably be a little quicker, but then you have to reset everything. So, I don't know. It's just quick. That's why I do it. I haven't said anything towards chat since the Roman noodle wisecrack. Give me a sec. Gotta do that. Gotta respond. What do I need? I need a umbrella. I can't do Ice Jester because this game doesn't like me. I can do chill damage though. The wisecracking. That will do, pig. think that should be it. Oh shit, I need gunpowder. That's why I was gonna farm all nighter. Okay, that's fine. That's enough for my needs, that is. Probably at least $1 in your years of YouTube. Yeah, I've made more than $1. I've made a lot of dollar. At least, I think I've probably made $1,000 in my 3 year of YouTube, which isn't that bad. It sounds like a lot, $1,000, but if you really think about it, 3 years of a job, basically, and making $1,000 kind of sucks. Jesus Christ. Give me a second to read that, because I have to actually unminimize the thing I minimized. And also, you probably can't hear me because John Belushi is yelling that he can see the light at the top of his lungs for a scene in the Blues Brothers. What? Yeah. Give me a sec. Good chat. This is the record for most donations in a stream, and it's 2, and it's gonna be higher. Some donate $80. No, I'm just kidding. Baba Yaga says you've done good. That sounds like something John Wick would say, but like really badass, and after killing like 20 people, and then just like he kills the person he tells that to after he kills them. That sounds like something John Wick would do, right? Thanks so much, Baba Yaga. I really appreciate you coming and watching. And the donation is great, but just your company is enough for me. Aww. Nice GIF, still amazing after like 3 times. I know, it's great. I'm really hyped about my my one. I have different GIFs, if people didn't know, for like different donation amounts, and I have one for what's it? There's like another one. The pink one. Where does the pink one go to? Fucking I don't care. And the one I have for $10 and above, I really like. I think this one's actually probably better. Maybe I should switch them. But I like the other one because I made this one. I got the audio track. I worked with the audio a little bit to make it clearer, and then I downloaded the GIF, right? But like my other one, I actually like made the GIF. But it kind of sucks, and I'm actually working on a new GIF right now. Oh yeah. You said annoying Pengals and didn't say sorry. Well, fuck you, Veggie Pengal. I wasn't even talking about the game. So to make the GIF of WX78 teleporting, I actually just like did this. Because I was like, why would I edit the ground out when I could just remove the ground. Do I stream every Monday? I stream every Saturday and Sunday, but I haven't been streaming lately. Or last weekend I didn't. But I stream every Saturday, Sunday. I should. And then I just stream whenever I want. So what I did, because I didn't want to remove the ground in my GIF, is I just edited my game file and removed all the ground everywhere. So now whenever I want to record a new GIF or a new video, all I do is I load up a world like this, and then I just do it. And then I can just record it. So if you ever want like someone dancing or doing something, you just do it in this. And then it's a green screen. So it's really easy to remove everything. It's great. I made the world a green screen so I could make GIFs. Because that was, to me, the most efficient way to do that kind of stuff. And actually, it was really easy to do. But I haven't worked on that GIF, so don't donate higher than $10, please. I mean, I still have the GIF, but I also have a better one that I'm getting ready for. Fuck, I didn't bring any coffee with me. Well, we go back now, because you don't have any coffee. It's basically fucking like game over in half, right? Ripperoni and cheese. I'm just messing with Edgy Pangle. Don't expect to come in here and not get messed with. If you expect to come in here and not get messed with, then I have some bad news for you. You might want to watch another stream. May I suggest Minecraft? How have I not overheated yet? It's summer, right? What the hell? It's like, so it's like halfway through dry season, and like we haven't had any eruptions or anything because I haven't been here. So, yeah. Top 10 worst cult streams. Wow, that's just harsh. But also, there's been some pretty bad streams, so that wouldn't be a hard video to make. Jesus. Just some pretty, really bad streams, you know? Sometimes you're just not feeling it. But you stream anyway. And that's a mistake. Rest in spaghetti, never forgetty. Derp Duck on steroids. Just subscribe. Thanks so much. I can't. Alright, where's my thing? I have a little thing that's like, this person just did this. This person just did this. And it like tells me, so like I can read it. But I like never have it open because people subscribe. I get like 2 subscriptions per stream, so why would I have that shit open? I guess I should have it open, right? Can you cook these, please? Thank you so much, man. Edgy Pangle just subscribed. I don't know how Edgy Pangle wasn't subscribed because he's watched like 10 of my streams. And if you unsubscribe to resubscribe, just to hear the subscription sound, I'm going to find you at your house wherever you live. But also, if you do that, it probably won't play the sound. I've never figured that science out. Because I had someone who actually subscribed to me twice in the same stream, and I don't know how that works. If there's one thing you should know, you don't fuck with pangos. Actually pretty accurate for the actual game, because, like, they will fuck you up, dude. They crowd around you and they kick the shit out of you. You get, like, stun locked to death, like, instantly. You, like, hit a pangle and they all swarm you. Well, too late, you're unsubbed. Oh, well, okay. Can't make people strong. My fave stream was, like, a month ago. My favorite stream was the one where I went to the bathroom. While doing the Metheus puzzle, I went to the bathroom. Even though I was insane and nightmare creatures were attacking me. Because I really had to go. And then, got attacked by nightmare creatures while in the bathroom. And then I came back in the room, and I saw that I was dying. So I dived across the screen. Like you would. I, like, literally, like, I just, like, walked in my room and saw it. I, like, actually ran and, like, jumped and, like, hit my hand on the keyboard. And I got close, you know? It's pretty lit. So we're gonna get some coffee plants. Because we can. We're gonna come back for these Mama Jammas. Actually, I should do these Mama Jammas first, right? I should have brought cactus armor for this. That's why I made the alchemy engine, but I'm actually not smart, so I keep doing things wrong. Die, bitch. There we go. You get the obsidian. So as you can see, this could take a considerable amount of time to do. You could also just, if you want to, and you really want obsidian, you could just be like, "Hey, what's up, bitch?" Actually, shit. Hey, what's up, bitch? Peace. Get wrecked. They can't catch on fire, so die. And then if you hit them, it damages you like a good amount. But yeah, that might be the fastest way, is just like put on some armor and just go apeshit. But and we don't really want this bullshit, so we'll leave this here and come get those later. Is there gonna be another stream in the middle of the week? I don't know, maybe. Depends how nice you guys are to me. Actually, it really just depends on how much like work I have to do and stuff. But let's pretend it has something to do with you being nice to me, so you guys can not be mean to me. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of stream whenever I want. But I will stream Saturday at 4 p.m. and Sunday at 4 p.m. this week, unless like something crazy happens, like I get hit by a car. In which case, I will not be streaming. I'll be in the hospital, probably. Unless it's like a really, really like minor thing, like I just barely get hit by a car, and then I'll probably come stream anyway. So like, this isn't gonna even come close to exploding, I guess, for some reason. When is chat ever mean to you? All the time. You guys are assholes. I have people trying to get me to answer riddles the whole stream, and I'm like, look, I don't want to answer riddles, and then they're like, wow, he's just a kid, man, and I'm like, what did I do? Just kidding, that was a very specific thing. Don't worry about it. Colt, how old are you? I'm not telling you that. But also, I'm 24, so I am telling you that. But you don't know when I'm going to turn 25, so you still don't even know how old I am, really, because like I could be 25 like now. It could be my birthday could have been like 2 minutes ago. You don't even know. So how are you ever going to figure that out? I mean, I guess if I really didn't want you to know, I could have just not told you. But that sounds like a lot of work, so whatever. I really like how the obsidian goes everywhere, so it's like impossible to find. Also, this is like completely not sensitive to summer, so it's probably better to just like not do this and then go do other stuff instead. So let's do that. Really, we want to dig the coffee plants and kill these things, because otherwise we have to fertilize them before we do so. Like this. Sup, pimp? I love the game. Deliver pizzas for a living. Always watch tutorials and stream while working. And you sound like this dude I used to play a Vanilla WoW server with. What Vanilla WoW server? Because I have played many Vanilla WoW servers, actually. But I don't really voice chat on them, so I doubt it was me. But it could be me. He delivers pizzas and he watches my stream. I don't think he's delivering pizzas while watching my stream. That'd be pretty cool, though. Yeah, don't watch streams and drive if that's the case. If you're delivering pizzas right now, focus on the road. Like, I mean, keep an eye on my stream, but focus on the road. Because, like, what if you miss something? Just kidding. I'm not advocating careless driving. But, I mean, give me $50 and I'll pay for whatever you want as well. Oh, man. Ah, whatever. Alright, this chat is... You're 11, don't lie. I have a lot of facial hair if I'm 11. Like, Jesus, fuck. I have a 5 o'clock shadow, like, 3 hours after I shave. Retro WoW. Yeah, I know what Vanilla WoW is, but, like, what server? Like, was it Nostalrius? Was it, like, I don't know, that other one that I played? That I don't remember the name, but I would remember if you said it, right? I do, but it's hands-free playing at home right now. Okay, well, even if it's hands-free, still not a great idea. Like, in the history of ideas, I wouldn't rank that in the top 10. I'm 26. My mom always says that I'm too old for games, but I don't believe. Your mom's dumb. You can't be too old for games. Hey, you're too old to do something you enjoy doing. You know? It doesn't make sense. You can't be too old for games. You'd be like too old for like Toontown. Oh, no, I don't think you can be too old for Toontown. Toontown's legit. Anyone here ever play Toontown? That was the original MMO for like kids. Except for there was others before that, but don't. Yeah. Not Gnosis server, it was Retro WoW. I actually might have actually played that. I don't know, maybe. I played a server that I think had a name something similar to that at one point. I'm gonna sleep because it's 3:30 a.m. Why can't Colt's mom be my mom? My mom tentatively approves of me wasting my time on YouTube. Like, she's cool with it. I'm also pretty sure she'd rather me spend my time, like, actually working at a job because she's basically said so. But it really doesn't matter because I'm 24. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Like, she can't tell me what to do. You know? Yeah, what's she gonna do? Ground me? Too old to ground, Mom. It's Chris Ukulele. You live in Finland? That's cool. I don't live in Finland. I live in Egypt. Well, okay. Egypt's pretty cool too. Pretty dope. Fuck. Quit paying the internet bill. That would be her punishment. Play single player games. Problem solved. I'm playing single player games right now. I mean, like, I'm streaming, people are watching, but I don't have to be doing that to be entertaining myself. It's really for your guys' entertainment. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, it's pretty fun, but also, like, if I didn't have internet, I would still just be playing no-serve. My Megabase would be legit. I'd just be playing no-serve all day. But also, don't piss your mom off and have her stop paying the internet bill because, like, then you can't watch my stream, and then, like... We've already reviewed what will happen if you stop watching my stream. I'm fairly certain you may start experiencing withdrawal symptoms within the first 2 hours. Really, the reason you guys need to continue watching my stream is actually medical at this point, so... 5 days left. Well, I'm gonna have all the coffee plants, and then it's just gravy from here on out. Colt, you're now officially in the top 10 stupidest people in the internet. Oh, okay, well you said in the internet, and I don't reside inside the internet, so you're the top stupidest person in the internet. Got him. Is my mic even close enough to my face? It is now. Let's just... Ow, you fucker. Can be like that. I can't be in the internet. God. Need this. Trying to insult me, but you got typos in your comments. I'm not gonna let that go. Gotcha. Why do you need kufi plants? I need kufi plants because kufi plants make me go fast, and me like go fast. I actually don't need any more kufi plants because I already go very fast, but I would like more kufi plants, so I'm getting more. I'm gonna plant a billion of them, basically. I'm gonna fill an island with them. Also, I'm not sure how many times I'm gonna reset a volcano. It might only be one time, so I just want to make sure to get as many as possible in case I want to like decorate something with them or add them anywhere, or use them for anything. Really, I just want them. You can't use them to make flingos fire at them repeatedly anymore. You can do that with elephant cacti, but you can't do that with these. But whatever. Oh no, me go slow, me drink coffee. Cool. I almost dodged that. Hey, what's up? I want him in prison forever, so I'm not gonna save him. Call 3 languages. Give me a sec. Live in an Arabic country. The dollar is absolutely 19 pounds. What are you talking about? I don't care if you can speak 3 languages. Doesn't mean I can understand you. Also, what is with chat being like, we're not mean to you, just call me the top 10 stupidest people in the world? That's mean, right? That's some evidence right there. That's chat being mean to me. Chat, stop being so mean to me, what the hell? What did I do to you? What did I do? Koofy is the new meme? Okay. I guess I really don't get a say in that, but whatever. It's just my stream. Memes just happen. You can't control them. That's chat. Take it up with chat. If you wanna petition a new meme, take it up with chat. Not yet anyway. I was in prison for 2.5 years for trafficking drugs. What kind of drugs? I need to know. Also, I'll take this to say drugs are bad. Don't do them, but whatever. Like, I'm not a cop. I'm just a streamer. So yo. All right, are we gonna go ape shit? I guess eruptions don't happen anymore in this world or some shit. I don't know, man. I don't give a shit. I speak Arabic, which is hard enough. French, and English. In a dollar is in fact 19 pounds. Weight or like English pounds. All thanks to Sissy. I don't know what that is. Like maybe it's your grandma or something or whatever. Can I be cool? That's between you and your social circle. Take it up with them. TM says sup. Hey, what's up? Heroin. Free and just weed now. Oof. Well, I don't do any drugs, so I'll pass on the drugs. But if I could get 8 balls, that would be nice. I think we'll just do 8. We'll just do 1. I'll just do a 1 ball. I don't think I really need 8, you know? Also, I don't want to like encourage or compel anyone to commit crimes because of how illegal that is. But drug dealing makes a lot of money, and I could really use a new microphone. So I'm not stating anything about what you should do, but I'm just observing a correlation that I need money. Drug dealing makes money, and I need a new microphone. Just saying. You know, just saying. So I was gonna feed these to the altar of sacrifice because cooked meat and eggs are actually really good, but for some reason the volcano is not erupting. I don't know. There's a bunch of weird glitches when you when you jump back and forth. There's all kinds of like it fucks everything up. So I guess we're just not having meteor things happen right now. How much is the new mic? I don't know. I'm gonna have a donation goal like eventually. Yeah, what Edgy Pangle said. 400,054,161. That amount. That's how much it costs. An obscene amount that no one would ever pay for anything. And this is why we did this, because like, holy shit, am I gonna need more chests for this stuff. Oh shit, I already have stuff on me. Yeah, let's just... I donate when you set a goal. Yeah, I'll probably do that at some point. Thanks for... I appreciate the... yeah, the donate, though. I'll definitely do that. I'll set a goal at some point. There's a lot of people who say that. They're like, yeah, well, I would need, like, a goal. And that's cool. I don't want to like just set a goal though and be like, I need this much money and then not need that much money and kind of feel like a dick. So I'm actually gonna have to do the research and pick out a mic and stuff. And I'll do that probably sometime this or next week. Cause those kind of things I really want to do my due diligence and make sure it's gonna be the perfect thing for me. Cause if I don't, I'm gonna end up with like a mic that I don't really want or need, and it's just gonna be depressing. Because I actually got a microphone. I upgraded my whole computer biz not too long ago, and I really like spent a long time like going through it. Everyone's like, just buy the parts. Like people are talking to me like, why don't you just buy it? Like, why do you need help? And I was like, well, because if I'm gonna spend $1,000 on computer stuff, I want to make sure I'm getting exactly what I need, like no different. I want to make sure it's gonna be what I need, meet all my needs, not be too expensive. So I really just want to make sure I'm doing enough, basically. Why am I wearing an umbrella? Because I was in the volcano. So yeah, I'll be doing that, so I can set a donation goal or whatever the hell at some point. What am I trying to store and where and why? I'm just gonna keep it on me, you know? Let's go kill that fool. Bacon eggs heals you a pretty decent amount. I can't. I'd rather get 20 Doritos with the $1 and 2 Egyptian pows. I'm gonna support your decision to spend the money on Doritos rather than my stream. Also, though, I feel obliged to say at some point that you should eat a diet with a bunch of fruits and vegetables, whole grains, and adequate sources of protein from varying sources to stay healthy. But also eat the Doritos. Do that. Because that sounds delicious. Why does this guy take like an hour and a half to come out of his house? Hello? He definitely should be back by now. I don't know, maybe I'll be there tomorrow. Someone says browsers too. Call me and I will hook you up with hentai. Browsers too. There's plenty of free porn on the internet. I think I'm good with that. And I don't think I watch porn enough to really need to be spending the extra $15 a month to be getting that premium style porn. I think I'm okay with the random porn strewn throughout the internet. I'm not really a porn enthusiast at this point in my life, and I'm pretty glad that I don't describe myself as a porn enthusiast. Just in general, not to say anything against porn enthusiasts, but like I'm okay with disqualification. You know? I think I need this, and I need like this, right? I don't know. Who cares? But thanks for the hookup. Why you do these PSA? You sponsored or something? I'm sponsored? No, I'm not sponsored. I just feel like it's a good idea to let people know good recommendations for keeping a healthy diet. But, you know, also Doritos are pretty good. And Mountain Dew's also pretty good too. So we do this. There's a boom. And now the cactus guys won't attack us. I'm gonna watch 5 to 10 minutes of quick search free porn and go back to games. Alright, sounds good. See ya. I donated like $180 in Retro WoW and donated like $500 Ekara SX Ultima Online private server. That's cool. I donate some money. I've donated money to private servers too. I think private servers is pretty cool. A lot of people spend their time working on that, like spend their free time, and I think that's really cool that they do that. Where do I want to put this shit? Just find like a random here. Is that cool? Yeah, I need this though. We'll make one more shovel. We actually need like 1 billion cactus plants, by the way. So I'm gonna go do that. And I should go pretty soon, because I have like stuff I gotta do and whatever. And what have you. Would I even be like, I guess I could be sponsored by the Academy of Nutrition Dietetics and just be obligated to say that kind of stuff. You should always support your streamers and private server hosts. I agree, but also some people don't really have the money to do so, and I completely understand that because like when I was younger, I liked a bunch of stuff but never really had the money to support it. www.changeorg.p Jesus Cult should make ASMR videos. I really don't want to make ASMR videos. And like you can sign a petition to try and force me to do stuff, but also I have to agree to this stuff. That should be on your channel. Don't starve in other random games, porn enthusiast. What is cactus used for, dude? I will talk about it. Give me 2 secs. No, you're really insane in game. I am at higher than 50% of max sanity, so I'm actually doing pretty good given my track record. But I am likely partially insane in real life, and that's an exaggeration. But not like in a bad way. Like I'm not gonna go ape shit and like murder anyone. But I am an abnormal person. What is cactus used for? Cactus basically are like Houndy Shootius with smaller range and less damage. But when they die, they just turn into a stump, and you can dig them up and replant them and refertilize them. Which is amazing. What is the best way of farming Krampus? It would either be fire farms, like he said, or you could also say... See, they don't attack me now because I'm wearing this. So I can just drop stuff around them. 3 might do it. I think it might have to be 5. I don't really know. We're going to see, though. This is probably the least resource-intensive way to do this, because otherwise you could beat him to death with a handbat, but you need to wear tons of armor, because every hit, you take so much damage with every hit, and it's insane how much damage you take. You'll be like using up armor, like a crazy amount of armor. And you don't really need these. They last like 4 hits, and yeah. I can do this pretty easily in any other season. They'll just be withered first, but it's good to start doing this if you can in summer, just because you don't have to waste the ash. It just saves you like time and stuff, you know. But I have plenty of ash and stuff that can do ash. But I'm gonna need a bunch of these for different farms. Like a butterfly farm, ideally would have these, because they're like Houndy Shootius, and they won't shoot you when you're wearing the cactus armor. So you just put the cactus armor next to your butterfly farm, and you grab it, and you walk in, and you stand there, and they'll just kill butterflies. See, the thing about Houndy Shootius is they're neutral to a bunch of mobs, but they'll attack stuff if you attack these, but these things will attack everything. Also, they do this really cool thing where they, if they're withered, the Ice Flammatics will constantly target them, so you can like just freeze stuff with them. Oh shit. I'll use this to reduce my temperature a little and switch back on my cactus armor. See how they attack me now? These are about half health, and they don't regenerate any life, so they will eventually die. But when they die, literally, all you have to do is you dig it up, you plant it, and you fertilize it. So they're basically immortal. There's no way to destroy them unless you like get rid of them like with an eye plant. Fuck off. And they, every time they die, you get a cactus spike. And since you only really need to stand next to it, there's no point in like collecting them. They do like less damage than a net, and they also like have like I think like 4 uses or something stupid. Hey, Colt, I'm gonna go because it's 1:50 a.m. But see ya. You know you can hold things midair and then hold control and click to drop one. Yeah, I know that. Probably should do that. I just hate like trying to drop stuff next to stuff because it says you can and you just run into it. Also, I can also just drop these like much farther away and they'll still take fire damage. So I'm kind of just like wasting my time by like trying to get them really close. Because they don't really have to be that close at all. I'll just watch you from far away harmlessly. What's the purpose of Glommer? There's really like his purpose is you can stand next to him for sanity, but also I think the best thing he does is you can get the old bell by killing him and using, if you mine his statue, you get the blueprints for it. You use it to like farm trees and like kill stuff. So that's probably his best use. And you really I need to get like every cactus out of here, and then every time I reset Reign of Giants, it's gonna reset the volcano. I'm gonna have to do this again, so it's actually gonna take forever. You didn't know, stop lying. I mean, I did. But you can believe whatever you want to believe. I guess I can't convince you. I know all the commands. I just don't use some of them because, like, you just get used to playing a certain way. Ah, god damn it. We're just a flying top hat. Yep, and if the old bell. Flying top hat, old bell, and he, every now and then he poops out Glommer Gloop, which you can use for fire, so if you keep him, you'll get some free fuel. And also, if you kill him, you get a Krampus, because he gives you 50 naughtiness. You can also use him to farm the Krampus pretty efficiently early in game. If you... This isn't my 20 tips video, but if you kill him, and then you log out without picking the flower and come back in, another one spawn, you kill him. Every time it'll make a Krampus. What you can do is you can make 9 walls around an item in the middle, and you can just keep doing that all night. And then the Krampuses will, if there isn't enough items in the area for them to collect, they'll all go try and collect that item in the middle of the walls, and it'll just be trapped there forever. And then you can come back later with the handbat and just murder all of them. Or you can put a fire next to them, and you can light it on fire, and it'll burn them all to death. And that would burn any charcoal they drop, but the monster meat won't burn, and also it'll just be cooked monster meat if they burn to death, and the Krampus that can't burn, so it's a good way to farm the Krampus. Very, very low tech. That's the best way to farm the Krampus early game. It's just wall in an item, clear out the rest of the items, and then just kill the Krampus bunch with the Glommer bunch with the handbat. Later. Who's saying later to who? I don't know. Whatever. Killing these guys will start an investigation. And when I come back a while later, there'll be clockwork knives and stuff. You want to make sure you go at least 2 screens away. And after the investigation is over, guys can spawn in basically every spot. And I'm wearing an insulating hat, like the umbrella. So now in like 5 or 6 days, I can come back through here. And I will, and there might be a bunch of clockwork guys. So this is how you farm gears. You just do that every now and then. And when I kill the clockwork guys, that'll also start an investigation probably. So as long as I keep going through there and don't kill sea creatures anywhere else, I can constantly get that. But I've killed a lot of sea creatures in random spots, so they might already be busy somewhere else investigating some other dumb shit I did. Hey Colt, do you have a girlfriend? I'm not answering that question. Ask another question. If you could be a SpongeBob OC, what would your OC be? I'd be the main character. I'd be SpongeBob SquarePants. I wouldn't be an OC because I'm the main character in life. Because I'm that cool. or I'd be a swordfish who spears people and kills them savagely. I left my Krampus sack on the volcano, but I'm coming back. I don't know what the most efficient way to get elephant cacti is, though. It could be something else besides this, but this is what I'm doing for now. Hey, Colt, do you have a life partner? I'm not answering that question either. I respect if people aren't straight. It's not that. I just don't want to answer intimate questions about my personal life, really. But, like, I mean, you could probably figure that kind of stuff out by watching all my streams. I'm sure some people know. I mean, like, literally, there's people who know that kind of stuff because I've told them. Like, people who watch my stream who are my friends as well. I guess they probably answer that. I draw certain weird lines about what like I don't want to answer a bunch of random questions about my life because I have it's like kind of weird, but like people should watch my stream to watch me play video games. See? Boom, done. There's a ton of these guys now probably, right? Or at least one or two. Whatever. You. Oh man, I sneeze. Lol, keep it relevant to the stream. Yeah, I just don't. I don't like the idea of like people becoming interested in my personal life, if that makes any sense. I'm pushing this guy away to try and get these guys to go away. I don't want to waste my thing on him. Go away! God damn it. Alright, I'm just gonna hold attack on him. They can't actually damage me because I'm WX78 and all they do is poison you. Another benefit of WX78 is those guys do absolutely nothing to you. So they'll probably spawn an investigation right there, and as long as they don't kill anyone else, when I come back, I'll probably eventually be able to get more stuff from there. Colt, can I be your friend? I don't know. Instagram. I can't answer that question. Like, I don't know. We'll see where we go. You know. See how it happens, man. I can't just be like, yeah, we'll be great friends. I don't know you. We gotta get to know each other. You don't choose your friends choose you. Except for in your situation, you cannot choose me as a friend. That'll just naturally happen. So I guess whatever I said was just bullshit and some thing someone said sometime. Do investigations happen naturally or is it something that needs to be triggered? Investigations happen when you kill something in the sea. Anything in the sea you kill, investigation will occur if one isn't already underway, and its timer will last depending on how long you've been in the world. And normally it's like 20 days, and it gets down to like 5 days, I think after like day 100 or some shit. So I'm gonna go pretty soon. Because I have stuff to do. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. Thanks everyone for watching the stream. It's really nice when I stream. All the people coming in. I don't want to forget my Krampus sack next time, so I'm gonna have it on when I start. That'll help me remember. Thank you for coming, watch the stream always. Thanks for donations. You guys are really great. I'm gonna be streaming this weekend. Otherwise, I'm gonna try and publish some videos this week. I have like a bunch on YouTube, but I just haven't published them because I don't know. I'll publish one tonight. Yeah, I'll do that right now. The best Power Ranger is the magenta Power Ranger. Bye, everyone.